What's up, Tesla community? So when I bought my Raven P100D Model S just 8 months ago, I had the seats ceramic coated. So today, I'm gonna put it to the test and find out, did the ceramic coat protect my seats from becoming permanently stained by blue jeans? So I've had this car for 8 months and I haven't cleaned the seats once. All I've done is vacuumed it. So let's take a look inside and see just how much stain there is on these seats. Okay, so the base of my driver's seat has a lot of stain on it. A little bit less so on the back, but definitely here where the jeans come in contact and on the edge, there is quite a bit of stain. So most of my driving, I am alone going to and from work or going to events or different stuff like that. So my driver's seat by far has the most amount of stain. Now my passenger seat over here maybe has somebody in it 20% of the time or less, and maybe even 1% of my time for the back seat. So let me show you how much stain those have accumulated over the past 8 months. Real quick first though, I just noticed that due to the way I get in and out of my car, that I've kind of been scuffing up some of the leather that's on kind of the edge near the door. All right, so the passenger seat, the front passenger seat, yep, there's still a little bit of stain here on the edges, but by overall, the seats are far wider than my driver's seat over there. And then the back seat, it's a little not well as lit back here, but these things look almost perfectly brand new. So I myself am actually pretty eager to see the outcomes of this test, because one of my reasons for deciding to go ahead and buy the white leather was all the great things I'd heard about ceramic coating, making it so that these seats, when they get stained like this, are actually still cleanable. So I'm gonna go mix the solution up right now and we'll find out just how clean and just how good of a job the ceramic coating did protecting my Tesla white seats. All right, so here is the Optimum No Rinse Wash and Shine. Already got a gallon of water here in my bucket. Let me measure out the 1 ounce of fluid. It's not exact, but I'm sure it's gonna be okay. Cheers. All right, got 1 gallon of water in there already. Let me dump in the second. One of the things that it tells me to do that I just noticed on the instructions is it recommends to soak your cloth or sponge in the fluid before starting to use it. So I'm going to take my microfiber cloth, go ahead and give it a few minutes to soak in the solution, and then we'll start cleaning. All right, my solution is sitting here behind me. It's mixed and ready to go. And just so we can get a better feel of how well this works, I went ahead and put a line of blue tape right down the middle so we can see what it looks like cleaned and looked what it looks like with one side of it still left dirty. Okay, that was about 8 minutes of scrubbing. So let's go and pull off the tape now and see what it looks like side by side. Wow, check that out. So this is now significantly cleaner than this. Now there's definitely still a little bit of stain there that I'm going to keep scrubbing and see if I can get off. But even just from the last 8 minutes, which is over 8 months of wear, this looks substantially better than it did 10 minutes ago. The spot where I'm really not getting a lot of traction on, and it's really kind of hard to see, is that right here. So there's a bit of the blue here and the staining here that it has gotten lighter, but it's definitely still a little bit noticeable. But overall, I would say the ceramic coat has done a really great job. My seats still look excellent after they've been scrubbed. Okay, so I scrubbed the second half of the seat, not quite as long as the first, but take a look. It's starting to look really clean, and I think if I continue to scrub this probably for another 20 minutes, it's gonna look even wider. From what I can tell is the longer I keep scrubbing, the more keeps coming off. I definitely don't recommend doing this like I did and waiting 8 months to scrub it. I had a feeling if I had done this every 2 or 3 months, this would have been a lot quicker job and would have gotten a lot wider, a lot faster. So going forward, I'm gonna do this about every 3 months. And I'm hoping that'll make it easier to clean for when I do this in the future. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Probably right here about the center, which is right kind of where the center of where your butt sits. This is where the stain is holding on the longest. I'm going to try and scrub it a little while longer and continue to lighten it up. But as you can see from some of the areas that I rubbed really hard, you can see that it's even coming down all the way through to the white. So, okay, so I did some more scrubbing on the passenger side seat that's almost never sat in, and in just 2 minutes of scrubbing, it's already looking great. I'm definitely gonna make sure to do this a lot more often. So if you're interested in getting your seats protected and ceramic coated like I did, there's a number of ways to go about it. So for me, I was really afraid of doing it myself and messing something up because it was my brand new car. This was my dream car. I didn't want to take any chances. So I paid a detailer to come out and do it for me. Now, because I used a detailer, they use the Optico leather product, which is something that you actually can't even buy directly online on Amazon. You have to actually fill out a quote, and I actually don't know how much this stuff costs if you were to buy it yourself. I know I paid over $500 to have it done for me, and I'm happy with the result, but that definitely isn't the cheapest way to do it. So there's actually a couple products that I looked at on Amazon, and I'll include images to here and links to down there, that you can do it yourself. And they range from about $69 to about $100. Now, I am not vouching for any of these products because I haven't personally used them. However, I did look through the reviews and saw reviews from Tesla owners with the white vegan seats using them and having great results. Now, if you do it yourself just for safety and protecting your own car, make sure to just do a little section first. Then if everything comes out well, then do the rest of the interior. Don't do the whole thing only to find out that something has gone horribly wrong and it reacted with your seats. So if you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that either you're an existing Tesla owner or somebody who's considering buying a Tesla. And I'd like to share something with you that I'm a part of and I'd like you to consider being a part of as a member of the Tesla community. So Tesla actually has a Owners Club program. You can see it at tesla.com/support/owners clubs, and it will give you a resource of where to find all of the local Tesla owners clubs in your area. If you're in an area that has a Tesla owners club, I strongly recommend you checking it out, seeing what it's about, because for me and a lot of other people, it has brought a lot of added joy and benefit to their Tesla owners experience. If you're somewhere that's in an area that either doesn't have a club or the clubs in the area aren't really the right fit or the right vibe for you, if you have the time and you're interested, I'd encourage you to start a club of your own. And if that's something that you decide you want to do and you want to look for help and support and getting word out there about your club, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram. I can be reached at instagram.com/myteslaadventure. I started the My Tesla Adventure community completely on my own without any outside support. And I tell you, I would have loved to have had some advice from others who had done it so I could have done things better along the way. But if you're that person who's looking to start your community, you want to bring Tesla owners together, you want to bring adventure into your life, again, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would be happy to provide any insights that I can to help get you started. I want to say, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'm going to be making a lot more of these videos here going forward. And if there's any topics you'd like me to cover or videos you'd like to see me make, please let me know in the comments. I check them often, and I'd be happy to include your feedback into my future videos.